Hello and welcome to the Inspire Technologies review of the Samsung i780 Windows Mobile smartphone. The first part of this review will just take a look at the hardware aspects of the phone. As you can see, the phone has standard QWERTY keyboard which is found on most Blackberries, and the entire look of the phone is very akin to the BlackBerry 8800 International Edition, which sadly was not launched in Sri Lanka. But the phone looks quite a lot like it. The front part of the phone is finished in a gloss black finish, whereas the rear is finished in a matte black finish. The front end is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but it's not a large concern of ours. It has a standard QWERTY keyboard, as I mentioned before. It has two software mappable buttons, and below them the standard receive and disconnect buttons in the usual green and red. Closer to the D-pad we have the OK button and the Windows button. The D-pad on the Samsung i780 is not a standard D-pad, it is a touch sensitive pad which has two modes. One mode allows it to function as a touch sensitive D-pad, whereas the next mode it acts quite a lot like a touchpad on a laptop and moves your mouse around. Well, let's just take a look at the ports of the phone. On the right side of the phone, on the upper right corner, when you turn it this way, we find a multifunctional port behind this little flip. This port functions as the USB connector for connecting your phone to the laptop. Unfortunately, it uses Samsung's proprietary jack instead of the standard mini USB. It also acts as the input jack for your headphone. There's no 3.5mm jack here, as we would have hoped, and it acts as the charging port for your phone. On the left side of that we have the slot for inserting your micro SD card. The Samsung i780 accepts high capacity SD cards as well. Unfortunately, the Samsung i780 does not ship with a micro SD card. You have to purchase that by yourself. On the left side of that is the application launcher button. This can be programmed to launch various applications. By default, it launches the task manager. The bottom, if you look closely, you'd find the microphone. Turning over to the other side, we have the reset button. Should your phone get jammed and you need to reset it. We have a volume rocker with an up and down action. Then we have the stylus, a telescopic stylus in this case, which fits quite snugly in there. And on the other side we have the power button. Well, that's the basic hardware review of the Samsung i780. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll go through the basic software and show you where Samsung i780 differs from a standard Windows mobile phone. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye from Inspire.